The creation of a Dungeons & Dragons campaign is akin to a DM's newborn child. They love it and care for it and want to see it prosper with creativity and amazement. On the other hand, players are kind of like a stepchild. Sure, you tolerate them and maybe there is some love that could potentially be cultivated in the future, but right now, they're just some other dungeon master's leftover erectoplasm that managed to hitch a ride on your campaign. Luckily for you, there are a bunch of ways that a player can get that DM's love, assuming you don't do any of the things on this list. I'm Kosal, your local dungeon master, and these are 10 things your DM might hate about you. One mistake that some folks do is playing Dungeons & Dragons like a video game. They gotta scoop up all the items for themselves and look for ways to maximize their enjoyment. Son, listen up. You're at the table playing with your buds. You just can't be sitting there wanting to take all the glory for yourself. D&D is a team game, including your dungeon master. You're all working together to make a coherent story. It's not like a video game where you can put a bucket on someone's head and steal their life savings. These NPCs are gonna be people with feelings and expectations. Everything has a consequence, and if you do something stupid in a campaign, well, just keep in mind it's not just you getting affected. It's just something to think about, my little Game Boy.
Promise you won't be mad, no matter what I say?
I guess.
I slept with your brother.
Steven, I don't have a brother.
Then who the
Imagine you're in middle school. Your English teacher brings out the dreaded tome that you must read, and she whispers the evil words, "Popcorn reading time." And she eyes the very last person you wanted to read, Jimmy Toretto, the kid with a reading score of an illiterate cow. And now for the next 30 minutes, you gotta listen to this kid do his best Courage the Dog impression. That's how everybody in the party feels when you're stumbling over your turn in combat. Brother, there's what? 3 to 4 other people that go up before you? You should probably have some idea of what you want to do in a combat scenario. Just don't overthink shit. Damn, that's a good, ooh, that would make such a good D&D shirt. I called dibs. Sorry, nobody else can make it.
Miss Good Coochie? What kind of name is that? Miss Good Coochie? Wait a minute, was that a snow bunny? Miss Good, wait a minute. That was a bunny. Oh, Lord. That was a...
I'm gonna be honest with you, this one's a little bit more of a personal gripe. Not every DM may have a problem with this, but I get kind of annoyed when somebody asks to roll for a skill and don't know what for. You wanna roll for stealth? Okay, that's cool. Why are you rolling for stealth? Rolling perception? What are you percepting? We're in the middle of the city. What is it that you wanna look at? I'm just saying it's a good idea to state what you wanna do, then ask to roll for it. You never know. Your DM might just let you do it without any rolls. That's just me though, I'm not gonna lie. This entire list is just my bias. People are different. I don't like having ball players in my campaign. The shine kind of hurts my eyes. But not you, bro. I love you, dog.
I am not psychologically well.
Brother. How do you not know how your class works? Listen, I get it if you're a new player and having some trouble with it. That's normal. But if you've been playing for a long time and still don't know how spell lists work, maybe playing a fighter would have been in your best interest. Fact of the matter is that D&D does require a little bit of out-of-session homework, and no, Baldur's Gate does not count as learning your class. All I'm saying is that your DM and fellow players might appreciate it if you went off and watched a Joe Cat video before the session.
Are you alone?
I must eat goblins. I must kill them and take their flesh off and cook it for a decent meal because I'm hungry. Chop them up into little pieces and make goblin jerky. I must cook them up and fry them.
Now, I hate to be that kind of DM. You know the one I'm talking about. The ones that show up on some RPG horror story shitpost. Alternatively, I also think some of those stories might not have happened if some people were bullied a little bit more. Not enough to leave a super lasting impact or anything. Just a little bit of school lunch money shindig, you know what I mean? The DM is a facilitator of the rules. They have their own interpretations of how they work. You don't go to the referee of an MMA fight and question why he stops Emelianenko from crippling a guy for life. If you really got an issue with how a rule went down, bring it up to your DM after the session. Have a nice, cordial conversation. And if he doesn't listen to you, then bully the boy into submission.
What is a cult that pretends it's not a cult?
Those goddamn liberals. And vegans too.
All a DM wants is for their players to enjoy the game. A lot of work goes into it, so when you don't pay attention, that might make the DM kind of angry. What I'm trying to get at is don't treat the session like your girlfriend. Well, actually, you play D&D, so maybe replace the girlfriend with your mom or something. You can't just tune out when they're talking about their day. You gotta respect the game. Show some effort that you care about what's happening. Your DM and probably your fellow players will appreciate you knowing what's up. Hey, buddy, all right? Don't click off, okay? You only got like 3 more points. This is a short video.
A lot of people are asking me, are you on Grindr? No, I'm not on Grindr. That's a gay app. That's a gay dating app. I'm not gay, please. Please. No.
Listen, you're just an asshole if you do this. It's like blowing out someone else's birthday candles. Let the fella have his thunder, alright? And I'm not saying to nut up and shut up. Your character can have his own opinions, but don't be interrupting how somebody else plays. If you're gonna interact, find a way that your character can enhance the experience for your boy. You gotta share the slices. If one person hogs all, then you're just a fat ass. Metaphorically. No hate the fat people. Well, except for that avocado guy. I fucking hate that dude.
This may be a controversial opinion, but if you have to take pills to stop yourself from shitting because you're lactose intolerant, you're weak. Accept that you're going to shit like a strong person.
Now, I love a good mystery like anybody else, but not everything needs to be kept on the down low from people. That's safe for Tom Cruise and your friend Daniel. If your character is keeping a secret, make it make sense. Is there an actual reason they don't want to give up knowledge, or are you just doing it because it's funny? Brother, please add some drama to the character. Just know that when you keep a lot of meaningless secrets, you're towing the line really close to PvP, and definitely don't keep any secrets from your DM, like at all. They'll just call you stupid, or at least I will. You're stupid. Well, except for you, Dave. You're cool.
Once we're over the wall, go for the males first. The children we can sell, and the women. The women. We will always treat with respect.
Finally, we have something that your dungeon master probably, definitely, for sure hates. Showing up late, or not at all. And I've definitely said this multiple times in old videos. That's how goddamn egregious it is. If there's one thing to take away from this low effort video, it's not to fuck up the DM's plans. Probably at this very moment, they're going through blood, sweat, and tears to make your campaign a fun one. Give a notification if you can't make it. Something, anything. Please, just let people know before the session. Seriously, in my experience, this has been the #1 thing that's broken up my campaigns. Well, that and babies. And women. And commitment issues. Oh my god. Am I playing with incels? So yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of ass. I'm working on a different special video and decided to direct most of my time to that. I only spent like half a day making this, and I'm pretty sure I've talked about some of these points before, so hurrah for reusing content, baby. I'm thinking about branching out, making some videos about like video games or something. I don't know. Don't worry, D&D will still be the main focus of the channel. Let me know what you think. If there's something you want my god-awful takes on, let me know in the comments, assuming you even reached the end of the video. brother, I didn't even make it to the end of the video. Anyways, sayonara, bitches.
I put the new forges on.